Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XWF Shockwave 78, and okay, Banshee is making her way down to the ring to start off the show tonight. As far as I'm aware, she is not booked, so I'm assuming that we're going to hear from Banshee and see what she's got to say. I'll see you guys after the drop and we'll see what's going on.
Everyone around me, no one seems to care. I'm just so far gone and nothing's gonna change. I'll never be the same. It's always do this, do that, everything they want to. I don't wanna live that way. Every chance they get, they're always pushing me away. It's never enough, no. It's never enough, no matter what I say. It's never enough, no, it's never enough. I'll never be what you want me to
be. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. If you didn't see, Banshee's in the ring and she's got a mic. And Banshee says, I've had 3 weeks to go over the events of Gladiator's Gauntlet in my head, and I'm now ready to come out and talk to all of you about it. I made it into the final 2 alongside Pheramosa, and we went at it to decide a winner. And for a while in that ring, it could have been me. Now I know exactly how good Pheramosa is in that ring. I mean, she is one of the top women in all of wrestling right now, and I'm not saying that I absolutely would have won the gauntlet, but when Karma came back into the ring and attacked me at a pivotal moment, that drastically changed how the final events of that gauntlet match played out. She's right, man. And Banshee says, now listen, I'm not a sore loser. I'm not calling out Pheramosa. I hope that she goes on to Absolution, and I hope she delivers like all of you know that she can for the women's title. However, I do have a very big Karma-sized chip on my shoulder, and I want to do something about it. So Banshee says, so Karma, if you're here tonight, why don't you come out here? Man, okay, Banshee calling out Karma to kick off the show. I'm up for that. Wait a minute. That ain't Karma's music, though. Okay, Luna's coming out here. I'm not quite sure what Luna's business is or why she's coming out. Banshee called out Karma. You know, there's not really any bad blood between Luna and Banshee here as far as I'm aware, so Luna's coming out either way, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting. I was enjoying what Banshee was saying, but she wants to get down to the nitty-gritty. She wants Carver by the sounds of it. And here comes Luna now getting into the ring. Jacket comes off. She's looking ready and focused. She walks over to Banshee, man. What is this about? And Luna says, you know what, Banshee? It sounds to me like you are just upset that you got eliminated at Gladiator's Gauntlet. Well, join the club, sister. The fact is, you have to brush yourself off and bounce back. And I figured what better way for me to bounce back than coming out here tonight and getting a victory over the first ever XWF Women's Champion. Oh man, Luna, come on! Banshee was calling out Karma, man! Luna saw an opportunity, and she says, so what do you say, Banshee? Ready to lose again? But this time, even worse than you did at Gladiator's Gauntlet. And Banshee says, let's go, man. Banshee's fuming! Oh god! Okay, we're opening the show here tonight with Banshee and Luna. Was not expecting this. It was not booked. It's happening. Let's freaking do it, ladies and gentlemen. Women's action up to open the show. Luna goes for that big kick. Banshee moves out of the way and a drop kick right in the knees, taking the legs out. And you can feel a fire and anger and aggression in Banshee. Look at these strikes, man. Vicious. Grabbing the wrist of Luna, bounces her off the ropes. Leapfrog over the athleticism of Banshee. Look at this. Rolls through, pulls her through. Luna rolls through. Oh, God, a kick right in the freaking mouth. Could lose a teeth. Could lose a tooth. 1, 2 to put Luna away, and Luna kicks out just literally milliseconds after the 2. She's still in the game, but that kick caught her off guard, man. You cannot underestimate Banshee in the ring. Grabbing the wrist of Luna, goes to pull her back, but Luna gets a toe kick, and now Luna lighting her up with these strikes. Banshee moves out, a kick to the abdomen, fighting back. Knife edge chop blocked there by Luna. Nice rotation forearm shot style. Banshee blocks it, kick to the knee. Luna goes down to her knees. Oh, God, right in the chest. Like I said, man, I can feel that anger and aggression in Banshee. She wanted Karma out here, man. She's got a freaking chip on her shoulder. Goes to grab her. Elbow in the face there by Luna. Runs in a nice crossbody, taking Banshee down for the cover 1. And a kick out just after the one there by the ex-women's champion Banshee, the first ever women's champion in XWF history. Nice strike on the back there from Luna, hooking the arm into this pump. Paddle backbreaker! Viciously done. Think what that does to your spine. And now Luna taunting to the fans as Banshee holding her lower back, and that's a game changer. That really changes the tides of a battle. Luna hooking the head under the arm, suplex. Oh, Banshee rolls her through into a small package. 1, 2, never underestimate Banshee. Had a kick out just before the 3, but she nearly got her. Luna up to her feet, pop-up drop kick right in the face. Luna goes down, and look at this, reaching for that bottom rope, lifts herself up into a seated position, and Banshee sees the opportunity, runs in with that sniper rifle clothesline kill shot. Luna rolling, falling out of the corner, and Banshee up top. Here it comes, cartwheel float, and she nails that signature Banshee maneuver. Leg hooks with the cover. 1 to put Luna away. 2 to defeat Luna here tonight, and Luna kicks out the cartwheel float. It's not enough, she's still in the game, but Banshee unloading heavy attacks early on here tonight. Lifting Luna up by her head, grabs her by the wrist, Irish whip into the corner, Banshee runs in, European uppercut in the corner, and Luna comes down to the ground hard, landing with a thud. Banshee again, whipping her into the corner, runs in, and a second European uppercut, and again, Luna comes crushing down to the ground with a thud. And now Banshee grabbing the wrist, and she's gonna go for the 3rd time. She runs in, but this time Luna moves out the way. Luna grabs her by the arm. Oh, here we go, bounces her off the ropes, here it comes, Luna eclipse, and she hits the signature maneuver. Forearm right in the face, right in the jaw. 1, 2 to beat Banshee here tonight, and Banshee kicks out on 2.9. That forearm right into the jaw, enough to dislocate the freaking jaw, but Banshee's still in the game. But Luna knows that now is her opportunity to seize this time, to seize her moment. Runs in with a big clothesline. Banshee trying to get up to her feet, eats another clothesline. Banshee goes for a kick. Luna busting. Oh, enziguri there from Banshee, digging down deep to find an opportunity. Luna grabbing the ropes, lifts herself up to her feet. Banshee throws her over the top. Luna holds on. Banshee sees the opportunity. Runs with suicide spear, signature freaking Banshee. Hitting a signature offense here tonight on Shockwave 78. These women working hard to open the show. We're only a couple of minutes into the show, man, and these women are hitting all their moves. Irish whip back into the corner. Banshee throws her in. Is this enough? The suicide spear to eliminate Luna here tonight, to pick up a victory on Shockwave 78, to put her away. 1, 2 to put Luna away, and Luna kicks out on 2.9 from the suicide spear. Signature maneuver of Banshee, and it is not enough. It was good. It was freaking damn good, but it was not enough, ladies and gentlemen, and Banshee's got to stay on her like a rash, stay on her like a disease, stay on her like a bad smell, stay on her like a bad conversation, lighting her up with these forearms. Grabs the wrist, Irish whip, bounces her off the ropes. Spine buster, signature offense from Banshee again. And now Banshee taunting to the fans, and you know what this means. You know what this means. Banshee, lament! No! Luna pushes her away. Luna runs in, grabs the wrist of Banshee, bounces her off the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, Banshee hooks her arm under the clothesline. Black Water DDT, the signature maneuver. And now Banshee taunting Luna up, and Luna's in a bad place. Luna's like a fly in a spider's web, and she takes it. She takes the lament, the finishing maneuver of Banshee. The leg hook for the cover. 1, 2 to put Luna away, and Banshee eliminates Luna here tonight. Picks up the victory with the 3 count. Straight off a Blackwater DDT into a lament, and that just shows you that Banshee is still working at an extremely high level. You know, say what you want, ladies and gentlemen, she may no longer be the women's champion, she may not have won the Gladiators Gauntlet, but Banshee is always on fire. Banshee is always firing on all cylinders. Banshee is always delivering, and tonight is no different. You know, she did not ask for this match. Luna came out, she asked for it. Banshee accepted it. Luna got her comeuppance, and Banshee picks up a strong victory here tonight. Great way to open the show. Wait a minute. We're getting some interference here. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Oh boy, you know whose music that is, and Banshee's ready. Banshee's ready for Karma, because that is Karma's music. And she looks to the stage, waiting for Karma. Wait, Karma's in the ring! Karma's in the ring! Oh, red wedding on Banshee, come on! Banshee turned around and ate a red wedding, the finishing maneuver of Karma, and Banshee's down. And look at Karma just taunting. She knows what she was doing. She knows that Banshee was waiting for her. But Karma gets the upper hand, driving the face of Banshee into the ground, and Banshee's just laying there. And Karma looks at her work. Karma looks at what she has done to Banshee, just like she did at Gladiators Gauntlet, the red wedding. And the lights go out, and music's back in, ladies and gentlemen. This is freaking weird. Karma's gone, man. I don't like that. This is freaking weird, man. This is freaking weird, and I do not like it. And Banshee's woken up. She's stunned. She's dazed. She's confused. She's wiped out. And she will only just realize in any time now what has happened. Carver took out Banshee. We're backstage in the owner's office. That's Riley Robin. Interesting. Riley Robin going into the owner's office, and the owner says, "Oh, Riley, I'm glad you came to see me. I got your message. I think we need to have a little chat before we jump to any rash decisions." What's this about? And Riley says, "Talking time is over. Treble attacked me last show. I need one more shot at her. I know I can beat her." And Riley says, "Every time I faced her, I've got closer. And this time, I'm back. I'm better than ever. I eliminated her at OCW Royal Rumble. I eliminated her at XWF Gladiators Gauntlet 2. I've got her number this time." And the owner says, "Look, Riley, I don't doubt your abilities. I never have. I've always seen something in you. But I already have plans for Treble tonight. And I need you to promise me that you won't get involved." Interesting. What's plans? And Riley says, "Look, it's okay for Treble to jump me after the main event last week. But now you are going to make me promise that I won't do the same?" And the owner says, "Look, listen, Riley. I have something big planned for Treble tonight. And it's important that it goes on without a hitch. But you won't be left off the show tonight, okay? Hamako has returned after a stint away in Japan, and I want you to face her tonight. You do this for me, I will owe you one." Interesting. The owner's going to put Riley Robin against Hamako. Hamako's returning from a stint in Japan. That's happening, man. Riley's agreed to it. The owner says that he will owe Riley one if she does this match. You know, I'm excited to see Hamako, man. Wait, what the hell? Titus Valentine holding his back, man. It looks like he's been jumped backstage. We can't see the assailants. But I want to know what that is about, man. I want to know what... I don't like the look of that, man. You got to think Johnny Kamikaze was jumped last show. Either way, I guess we're going to move straight on to our match. We promoted this match over the last few days. It's the return to the in-ring action of Clayton Carver, a one-time no-holds-barred champion, a proud Canadian. This guy is a great wrestler, man, a great talent. You've got to think. He won his first ever XWF No Holds Barred Championship. His only title in the company. He beat Big D, a legend in XWF. He beat him, man, and that did not come easy. I promise you that. This guy knows how to work hardcore. And when Brendan X became the No Holds Barred champion in XWF, recently the owner spoke to Brendan. He said, "Look, I want you to help rebuild the division. I want you to bring in some new fresh blood, but I want you also to pay respect to the division." And Brendan's been setting up some great matches, man. He really has. You know, and I think that's only going to continue tonight, where he has booked Clayton Carver versus Hazard. You know, Hazard made it abundantly clear last show that he wants to be part of the No Holds Barred division purely to stop Sean Savage from getting the strap again. And you gotta respect Hazard for that, man. You gotta respect him. Hazard sets his mind on something, he goes for it. Is he always successful? No, but he will freaking go for it, and that's what I like about the kid. Clayton Carver looking in great shape as well here tonight, and here comes Hazard, man. I think these two guys are going to put on a great no-holds-barred match here tonight, because you've got to think the winner will be looking to get one step closer. Wait a minute, Sir Savage! Oh my God! What the hell, man? Savage was waiting in the shadows. How long has he been standing there? He just forearmed. No, Savage, don't do this. Don't do this. Mega bomb on the stage. Oh my God, he just broke him in freaking half. Look at Savage torn into the fans. Clayton Carver just watching on, man. This ain't his business. This ain't his business. And Savage picking up Hazard. Hazard was trying to get up. I don't know what drives this freaking guy. He took a freaking mega bomb on the stage, and Savage just smashes him face first into the audience barrier. Hazard can barely freaking stand. Savage grabbing him again by the head, by the arm, and again smashes him into that audience barrier. And look at the fans watching on. And now Savage pulling Hazard, dragging him up towards the stage. Savage, come on, man. Savage, come on, man. What are you doing? And now Savage just grabbing Hazard by his neck, just walking him round the side of the arena. I don't like the look of this, man. I do not like the look of this. And the fans booing. Wait. Look at this, twisting him by his neck. Just, elbow shot to the abdomen, and another one, Hazard fighting back, and a third one, and Sean Savage lets go of the grip. Get him, Hazard. Get him, forearm smash to the face, rocking. Sean Savage fights back with one of his own. Oh, big gut punch. Oh, big strike to the face, and Hazard can barely stand. Oh my God, he pops him up and he catches him. Oh my God, German suplex right into the ground, destroying the body of Hazard on that solid floor. And Hazard just laying there. I don't think he even knows where he is right now, ladies and gentlemen. His eyes are open, but his mind ain't in the right place. And Savage says, you wanna show up last week and low blow me? Well, you made a huge mistake, boy, and I wasn't gonna let it go. I carried this division all damn season. You keep your nose out of it. Damage Inc. threw you to the side like a piece of trash because that is all you will ever be. Damage put you down at eye for an eye, and you should have left XWF. So if you even think about showing your face here again, I will make sure I end your career, boy. Let this be your final warning. Oh my man, come on, this is brutal. Savage just leaving Hazard, a broken body over there on the side of the arena. Hazard just laying there, man. He took a mega bomb. He got smashed against the audience barrier. Then he took a freaking pop-up German suplex. And Carver saying, look, I'm not one to stick my nose in someone else's business. What's happening there between Hazard and Savage is between them two. And while it would be easy for me to take this win, I respect the XWF No Holds Barred division too much to do that. So if anyone wants to take the place of Hazard and have a chance to face Brendan X, now's your chance to get one step closer. Oh man, you gotta appreciate Carver for that. He could have taken the win. Wait a minute! Okay, man, I wasn't expecting this either. Full of surprises here tonight, Kid Wilde. Man, we have not seen Kid Wilde in singles action. I don't know, maybe 2014, 2015. This is awesome, man. When he showed up at Gladiator's Gauntlet, I freaking popped. I cannot lie. But now to see him here tonight on Shockwave 78, I had no idea. I'm game, man. Always been a fan of Kid Wilde. Always been a fan of Bro Code. This match is now Kid Wilde versus Clayton Carver, an Extreme Rules match. The winner, they don't necessarily become #1 contender, but they definitely strengthen their position to be the guy that will face Brendan X for the No Holds Barred title next. Knife edge chop exchange here from these two guys. Nice forearm smashes from Bro Code. Kid Wilde goes to grab him. Fireman carry over the shoulder goes at Kid Wilde, and now Clayton Carver sleeps under Bro Code. Jumps up, nice Hurricane Runner, driving Kid Wilde into the ground. Pulls him down, leg hooks. That's one and a kick out. Literally just even, I would say 0.1 if you want to be picky. Kid Wilde trying to get up to his feet. Clayton Carver rolls through him. The athleticism of this guy. And now into a jackknife cover. 1, 2 to beat Kid Wilde, but it's not enough. Kid Wilde kicks out again. A very resilient guy is Kid Wilde. Fought in many promotions. Most well known for his stint in ELW, but he has worked in OCW. He has worked in NHBW. He has worked in XWF. He has worked in so many places, man. You've got to appreciate just how much experience Kid Wilde has. Runs in, elbow up to the face there from Clayton Carver. Runs in, goes for that spinning European uppercut. But Kid Wilde, using his speed advantage, moves out the way. Nice forearm smash there, and another one. And Clayton goes onto the ropes. Irish whip from Kid Wilde. Baseball slide through the legs. Look at this. Jumps up, Hurricane Run, and launch him. Clayton Carver across the ring. Man, I'm loving this. Clayton Carver versus Kid Wilde was not on my radar, but I want it. Leg hook from Kid Wilde. 1, 2 to defeat Clayton Carver, and Clayton Carver kicks out just after the 2 by milliseconds. And now Clayton trying to get up to his feet. Kid Wilde controlling the pace of the battle. You know, that's that expertise that I was talking about. Clayton Carver's not been in the ring for a little while. He's definitely got to shake off that ring rust, and he's got to do it quick if he's going to have any chance of beating Kid Wilde. And look at this. Head under the arm. Back suplex onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. This is no holds barred, man. These guys are going to use everything in their repertoire to win this. And Clayton's got a chair. Kid Wilde up to his feet, and a chair shot right in between the eyes. Viciously done from Clayton Carver. Like I said, it's no holds barred, man, and Carver ain't gonna back down from that. Kid Wilde knew what he was signing up for. Right into the audience barrier. Clayton Carver drags him, smashes him back first, lower back into that audience barrier, and Kid Wilde crumbles down to the ground. Clayton staying on the attack, rolls him back into the ring, and he grabs a hold of that steel chair that he brought in just minutes ago. And look at this, he's just stalking Kid Wilde, using those ropes to lift himself up. Don't turn around, man. Oh, he went chair shot, he blocked it. Kid Wilde blocks the chair shot, throws it away, runs in. Oh, pulls him down with that sleeper slam. Beautifully done from Kid Wilde, pulling the shoulders of Carver down to the ground for the cover. 1, 2 to catch him by surprise, and a kick out just after the 2 by Clayton Carver. It's not enough. Kid Wilde got to stay on the attack, and I'll tell you this much, Kid Wilde, Carver is a very resilient guy. You're going to have to do a lot to him. Nice neck breaker there from Kid Wilde. And now Kid Wilde picking up the chair that Clayton Carver brought in, and he wedges it in between the top rope and the middle rope over in that corner. And now forearm smash there from Kid Wilde, and a second one right into the jaw of Clayton Carver. And I think I can see what Kid Wilde's got in mind. He's going to drag him over to that chair. He's going to smash him into that chair. Elbow to the abdomen. Elbow to the abdomen. Clayton Carver fighting survival instincts, surviving from that chair before he had a chance to do it. Knife edge chop, and another one lighting up the chest. Kick to the abdomen. Kid Wilde goes down. Clayton Carver grabs him. Oh, head through that chair in the corner. Viciously done. That's enough to concuss you, man. And that could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Leg hook 1. Clayton Carver 2 to eliminate Kid Wilde. No, Kid Wilde kicks out. Still in the game. Still fighting. But Clayton Carver realizes now. He knows how much damage he's got to do to Kid Wilde. Like I said, man, this guy has been around the block. Look at this beautiful DDT. Kid Wilde's neck definitely a couple of centimeters shorter after that neck breaker. And now Clayton Carver going out the ring, and he's looking for some more hardware. He's looking for some more hardware. And what's he got? He's got a ladder, man. Clayton Carver's got a freaking ladder, and he puts it in the ring. This is not a place to be if your name's Kid Wilde, man. And Clayton Carver walking over to Kid Wilde, who managed to crawl himself up to that corner. And Carver picks him up by his head, slaps him on the back between the shoulder blades, grabs him by the head and neck, controlling the narrative. Elbow shot to the abdomen. And again, moves the arm away, and a third elbow shot to the abdomen there from Kid Wilde. Carver holding his abdomen. Oh, God, what's he doing? Head under the arm. Kid Wilde! Kid Wilde! Kid Wilde! Oh, God! Suplex onto the ladder, and look at Carver. You can see the pain stricken in his face. What a suplex onto the ladder. And now Kid Wilde sees an opportunity, goes up onto that second rope, and look at him torn into the fans, and they know what he's gonna go for, man. Look at this, body space. Oh God, Carver moved right onto the chest first onto that ladder, that steel, unforgiving, solid steel. Kid Wilde must be winded, man. He must be feeling that, trying to get up to his feet. Now Carver sees an opportunity, striking him. Look at this, pulls him away from the rope. Clayton Carver, oh, big knee in the face. Bouncing off the second rope, right in between the eyes. 1, 2, pinpoint precision. 3, no! Close. Freaking close, but Kid Wilde, man, I tell you now, this guy's got a heart of a freaking lion. He will keep fighting. Just like his brothers Lula and Gingy. These guys know how to freaking go. Clayton Carver, knowing that he's got to stay on, just got to use everything in the kitchen sink. Or should I say everything in the ladder, and slams him into that ladder. Viciously done. Carver goes to grab him. Kid Wilde moves him away. Oh, drop kick. Chest cavity first into that ladder. Right against it. 1, 2 to defeat Clayton Carver. And Carver kicks out on 2.891299929129999219. And Carver now crawling for those ropes, still winded from that drop kick, right in sternum first into that ladder. Kid Wilde tries to grab him. Clayton fights back with a forearm, grabs the wrist. Irish whip into the corner. Here was Carver. Oh, Kid Wilde moves, and Carver goes for a clothesline. Jumps up straight into that turnbuckle and falls down onto his back, and now a forearm smash from Kid Wilde. Oh, Carver throws him over the top. Carver strikes Kid Wilde off. Kid Wilde onto his knees. Oh, Carver sees an opportunity off the rope. Oh, he seeks her right through the middle and bottom rope, and he takes the member of Bro Code down. And look at Clayton Carver starting to believe, starting to feel those embers turning into an inferno. And he rolls Kid Wilde into the ring, and this could be the exact opportunity that Kid Wilde needs to get one step closer to a shot at the no-holds barred title against Brendan X. 1, 2 to defeat Kid Wilde, and Kid Wilde kicks out. It's not enough. And look at Carver's face. You can see it in his face that he believed. He thought he had it. He thought that was enough. But now he is realizing yet again that Kid Wilde is going to take more offense, more punishment, more destruction, more of everything you've got, Clayton. You got to keep throwing at him straight to the abdomen, and again right in the abdomen. Enough to pop your internal organs. Irish whip into the corner. Clayton runs in. Oh, Carver right through with a forearm smash. And a double axe handle here from Kid Wilde. Carver goes for a line through, underneath, rolls him through. Listo kick there from Kid Wilde. And Clayton up into the corner, and here comes Kid Wilde. Knife edge chop right across the chest. Rolls him through with a snapmare. Oh, basement drop kick in the side of the head. And Kid Wilde now starting to put the coals on the fire. They're starting to rev up the engine. Chink, 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 chink. Put it into 5th gear. And now Kid Wilde, look at this, hoisting him up into a powerbomb. And Kid Wilde, what you doing now? Kid Wilde, what you doing? He's taking him to the ladder. Oh, straight to the face, and Clayton Carver fights out of it. And now Carver throws him into the ladder, and Carver sees an opportunity, man. Carver torn into the fans. He sees Kid Wilde leaning against that ladder. He runs. Kid Wilde jumps up. Oh, look at this. Grabbing him around the legs. Kid Wilde throws him through. Beautifully done. Look, the technicality of Kid Wild, man. This guy's an all-rounder. Do not underestimate it. And look at this. Runs in. Grabs Carver as he got up. Throws him into the ladder and a drop kick again. Into the chest cavity. And Carver crumbles down. And Kid Wild staying on the attack. Goes to grab him. Oh, Carver blocks the kick and an inside-out enziguri there. And now Kid Wild staying on the attack. Strike to the abdomen. Oh, here comes the signature angle slam. And now Kid Wild to defeat Clayton Carver. 1, 2, to put him away, What the hell, no! Clayton Carver kicks out on 2.9 of the signature maneuver. 2.99999 times 9,099. He kicked out at the last freaking millisecond, and you could see in freaking Kid Wild's face, he couldn't believe it. But he knows he's just got to put the exclamation mark on. He's just got to put the cherry on the top of the icing that goes on the top of the cake. That's all he's got to do right here if he can hit that swanton bomb. If he can hit that swanton bomb. Here comes Carver, moves out the way. Back first, lower back into the ground. And now Carver sees an opportunity. Sit out, facebuster, signature Clayton Carver. That could be enough. That could be enough to get one step closer to the no-holds-barred title. 1, 2, to defeat Kid Wild. 3, no! Kid Wild kicks out, and these guys freaking going at it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Great match so far. And Clayton Carver staying on the attack. Grabbing Kid Wild round the head. Grabbing him by the arm. Look at this. Drags him into the corner. Smashes him face first against the turnbuckle. Kick to the abdomen. Strike to the abdomen. This is the martial arts background of Clayton Carver as he moves Kid Wild onto the top rope. And I don't like this. This is going high risk, man. Moves the leg aside. Moves the leg to the other side of the rope. And Clayton Carver going to the top, man. He's going to go for a freaking superplex. Oh, strike to the abdomen from Kid Wild. And another one. Kid Wild, go buster off the top. Oh my God, he came cascading down. Clayton Carver holding his lower back, but he is in the drop zone. He is in the high-risk district, in the words of Drake Stacy. And here comes Kid Wild with the swanton bomb, and he nails it onto Clayton Carver. And that, ladies and gentlemen, right there has got to be a win in the bag for Kid Wild. 1, 2, 3, and Kid Wild defeats Clayton Carver here tonight on XWF Shockwave 78. A great no-holds-barred contest there, ladies and gentlemen. If you say that wasn't, you're freaking lying. I love seeing Kid Wild back in XWF. I love it. I think you can't underestimate Clayton Carver. I think he came out here and he's been out the ring for a while, and he went one-on-one with a veteran, man. It wasn't enough, but I think that just shows that Clayton Carver's a guy to keep an eye on in this division. But for now, your winner is Kid Wild, and he solidifies his chance to maybe face Brendan X for the no-holds-barred title. I think that would be a great match in my opinion. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on. I'm hearing in my earpiece that we're going to be moving on to Riley Robin versus Hamako. I think this has the potential to be a really good match, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I've got a lot of time for Hamako, and don't forget as well, our main event will be Penny Jacobs versus Pheramosa. That is going to be a freaking blockbuster. Wait, we're backstage, Reverend Dow and Junction. And Reverend Dow says, Junction, just the guy I wanted to see. Junction says, Al, good to see you, man. What was you looking for me for? And Al says, look, first of all, I wanted to congratulate you on the biggest win of your career. What you did at Gladiator's Gauntlet was one hell of a feat. It was, man. And Reverend says, look, the caliber of the 30 guys that entered that match, and you were the guy that stood tall at the end. If anything will ever show that you are ready for that world title, it's that. And Junction says, I'm ready, man. I've never been more ready for this. Now is the time. My brother and Damage Inc., they've had their hands on XWF for too long, and I can be the one that ends this. I have never beaten my brother. Every time we have faced off, he has beaten me. But this time, I'm going to do whatever it takes. This time, I will beat him. And Al says, look, I've known your brother for a long time, since the XWA days, when he was just a young'un first coming in. I faced him, and I know how good he is, and you know it too. But when I faced you at Eye for an Eye, I saw that glint that I see in his eye. I saw that same execution, that same talent, them same instincts, that same fire. Just before Damage beat me at Show of Force, I told him that I had seen a prophecy, and I truly believe that this is your time, this is yours to fulfill. Wow. And Rev says, so get out there at Absolution and be the one that finally dethrones your brother. For you, for me, for XWF, for the fans, for everyone that Damage Inc. has ever hurt. Wow, man, Reverend Dow putting Junction over there. Very interesting. Okay, so now we're moving on to that match. I got caught up with the friggin' the order of the show, man. I'm just on the fly like you guys, so you know you can't blame me for that. But either way, Riley Robin making her way down to the ring, man. I'm a huge Riley Robin fan. I think this young girl has so much potential. Every time she steps in the ring, she is just such a great individual, man. And she was taken out at Show of Force by Treble, and we hadn't seen her since. You know, she was out for a while. She showed up at OCW Royal Rumble unannounced, eliminated Treble in an awesome moment. Then the very next day at XWF Gladiators Gauntlet, she returned to XWF and eliminated Treble again. There's bad blood between these two women. Obviously, Treble attacked Riley Robin last show. Riley Robin wanted Treble tonight, but the owner said, look, I've got plans for Treble, but I do need an opponent for Hamako, and I want it to be you. Speaking of Hamako, this young lady here, she's just come back from a stint in Japan. It's a shame for her because she didn't get to be in the Gladiators Gauntlet, but she had to go to her mother country, man. She had to go to her home, you know. So I will always appreciate that she chose to go do her wrestling in Japan as opposed to Gladiators Gauntlet, even though that she could have won. She could have won and become the #1 contender for the Women's Championship instead of Moser. Who knows? But either way, we're moving on to this match here tonight. Great to see Hamako back in the XWF ring. Riley Robin looking ready and focused. And the owner said to Riley, she's got to keep a cool head, man. He will owe her one if she just does what he asked her, and that was to fight Hamako here tonight and leave Treble alone, and a big kick to the side of the head there from Hamako. Beautifully done, and Hamako staying on the attack as she lifts Riley Robin up to her feet. Goes for an elbow. Riley Robin fights out with a knee. Nice strike with the right hand there, but Hamako moves out the way and hits her with one of her own. You do not want to get into a strike battle with Hamako. I promise you that, man. Some of the hardest strikes in the friggin' business. Man or woman, I swear. Irish whip. Riley Robin sleeps under Hamako. Look at this. Grabs her in a big scoop slam. Hamako jumps over the back kick right in the back of the thigh there. Runs through with a knee slide, taking out the lower base of Riley Robin, and now a stamp on the shoulder. Riley turns over and now stamps on the lower back here from Hamako using that striking ability. Picking Riley up, grabs her by the wrist. The Irish whip bouncing her off the rope, and now Hamako grabbing the wrist as she came back, and now she's going to put all her weight on her and wear her down with this top wrist lock straight to the abdomen, and again from Riley Robin, and again from Riley Robin, and Hamako lets go of the hold, and now Riley rolls her through with a schoolgirl pin to try and sneak it early. One, to put Hamako away. Two, to put Hamako away, and Hamako kicks out just in time. But you can see Hamako was surprised by that, man. Riley nearly caught her out. Oh, big clothesline there from Riley Robin, jumping into her with force. Riley staying on the attack, lifts her up to her feet, toe kick to the abdomen, kick to the shin. Now Riley with the strikes, big strike, left hand strike, right hand strike, and Riley turning around. Oh, big discus clothesline, and she takes Hamako down off her feet and plants her into the ground. And now Riley Robin starting to feed off the fire, starting to feed off the energy of the crowd. And look at this, putting the wrist, head under the arm. Look at this big, oh God! Beautiful hammerlock back suplex there from Riley Robin. Leg hooked on Hamako. 1, 2, to put Hamako away, and Hamako kicks out again. Like I said, man, Riley Robin has so much potential, man. You've got to think, some of the women that she has fought so early into her career, and she's still so young, she is delivering every time she steps in that ring. She picks Hamako up to her feet, grabs her by the wrist, Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Riley Robin following up. Oh, Hamako fights out with the clothesline, catching off guard, and a second clothesline. Hamako off the rope and a calf kick right in the face, enough to take the head off the shoulders. Enough if you were a little toy, your head would snap right off the plastic. Nice snap there. Oh, here comes that signature step up kick to the face there from Hamako, and Hamako sees an opportunity. She's taunting Riley Robin up, and Riley's still stunned, holding her face from that kick, trying to get up. She's done. She stays. She's confused. She don't know where she is. Hamako runs in. Oh, kick to the abdomen from Riley Robin. Head under the arm. Here it comes. The round Robin signatures move. The signature from Riley Robin, dropping Hamako on her freaking back hard, and now Riley taunting Hamako up, taunting her up for that signature STF, and she locks it in, drags her down with a toe hold, and now she's applying that signature submission, that finishing maneuver that Riley Robin uses so effectively. Leg bent, neck bent, shoulders bent, back bent, knee in the spine, bending, applying that pressure, and Hamako's got nowhere. Hamako taps out. Solid win there from Riley Robin, very impressive, putting Hamako away. You know, great to see Hamako back in an XWF ring, but here tonight it was not enough. Riley Robin riding this wave of momentum. You know, she had a great match with Pheramosa last show. She didn't win, but she went one-on-one with a freaking all-time great. She's proven every time, man. Every time she steps in that ring, and defeating Hamako here tonight is just another feather in that cap. I'm very proud of the girl, man. Very proud of Riley Robin. Love to see it. Riley Robin appreciating the fan support here tonight as she picks up this victory, turning to the fans, pointing to him. Wait, what? What the hell? What? Whoa, wait, what? That's Christine Ramirez, man, from freaking WYCW. What the hell is she doing here? And why is she interrupting Riley Robin? Man, I got nothing. I have zero knowledge of this happening. I didn't know. You gotta think, man, I'm just a commentator. I don't do the booking. I just watch the show, and my reactions are like your reactions, man. I did not know Christine Ramirez was gonna be here tonight. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I think Christine is an incredible wrestler, man. Every time I see her in the ring over at OCW or WYCW, she delivers, man, in spades. And I think, I didn't know she was here. I'm happy to see her here. If she's going to be part of the women's division, I do not know. I know that the owner and WYCW, they've been having these interactions lately. We saw Taylor Blade on Shockwave, and now we're seeing Christine Ramirez. We saw Bel Morte on WYCW, and Christine says, Riley, just so there's no bad blood between us here, the reason you have been told to stay away from Treble tonight is because in a cross-promotion deal, the owner gave me a shot at Treble. I guess the owner just wanted someone who could get the job done this time, instead of, how do I put it, a failure. Like, come on! Look at her getting in Riley's face, and she says, so why don't you step out of this ring and let me show you how to get the job done when I defeat Treble and become the XWF ceremonial champion. Look at Riley's face, man. She wanted that shot. Riley, she wants to smack her, I'll tell you that. And Christine says, are you going to hit me and break the little deal that you made with the owner? Oh, she's playing on that, man. Riley's got to keep her emotions in check. And Riley knows it, man. She's backing off. She knows the owner said he would owe her one to not get involved, and Riley's leaving. You can tell in it. She didn't want to leave, man. She was freaking fuming. Christine got in her face. Okay, here we go. Straight into another match. Let's do it. And this is, again, I was not expecting this, ladies and gentlemen. Ceremonial championship going on the line. Treble versus Christine Ramirez from the WYCW. This has so much freaking potential, man. As far as Treble didn't even know this was happening. She had no time to prepare. Could you imagine if Christine Ramirez could defeat Treble here tonight? So close to Absolution, if she could become the ceremonial champion, just as Treble's trying to build up that 10 defense, just as she's starting to see with 7 defense, Luna, Riley Robin, Marie Gonzalez, Jinx, Charity, Helena Hart, Raven, 3 defense away from yet again getting to a 10 defend like she did the first time she had this title. Can you imagine if Christine is the one to break that here tonight? Tune in for XWF Shockwave every week, ladies and gentlemen. You never know what's gonna happen. I'm up for this. Like I said, man, Christine will freaking take the fight to Treble. I can promise you that much. If you haven't seen Christine, I suggest you go watch some WYCW. I suggest you go watch some OCW. And maybe I suggest you watch some XWF, because she's here tonight. Ceremonial championship goes on the line, and I'm frigging excited for this. First time seeing Christine in the XWF ring, and she is challenging Treble. One of the most consistent champions, I would say, ever in XWF history. Just look at her reigns. Both reigns with that title have been stellar. And she can add to that tonight. To be fair, even if she doesn't win tonight, these reigns have been stellar, and I'm sure she will put in a stellar effort. But could you imagine if Christine leaves tonight with the ceremonial championship? Man, that would be a game changer. That would be unconsidered on all accounts. Christine looking ready. Treble looking ready. Let's get this on the road. Ceremonial championship on the line. Christine avoids the strike from Treble. Kicks her on the abdomen. Forearm smash. Treble blocks the forearm. Goes to grab her. Christine pushes her away. Strikes her in the left of the mouth with a right hook. Pulls the arm in a drop kick and launches her across the ring. Nice move from Christine Ramirez. To the cover and a kick out just before the 1. Treble ain't having freaking none of it. Treble ain't about to drop that title over her freaking dead body, man. Christine picking Treble up to her feet, knee in the face, right in between the eyes. Right in between the eyes, goes for it again, but Treble pushes the knee away. And now Treble with a knee of her own right in the sternum, and a double axe handle in the back. And Christine goes down face first into the ground, rolls over to try and get herself into a better position, but Treble staying on the attack with these striking forearms. Irish whip from Treble, sleeps under Christine Ramirez. What she got in mind, goes to grab her. Christine under the arm, kicks her in the back of the leg, runs in, and a nice cross body there from Christine. Treble sitting up to a position. Pristine picks her up to her feet. Look at this. Hooks the head. Look at this. Throws her around. Nice neck breaker there. Oh, Pristine. Oh, beautifully done. Leg hook cover. 1, 2 to put the champion away, but it's not enough. Treble kicks out just after the 2. But this is the athleticism and the innovation of the moveset of Pristine Ramirez, man. She's going to take the fight to Treble like no other and kicks her right in the chest, and Treble goes down to the ground hard. Pristine staying on the attack, lifts her up to her feet, grabs her by the wrist, Irish whipping into the corner, and Pristine controlling the pace of this fight. 2 knife-edge chops in the corner, goes to grab her, kick to the face from Treble, gotta find a way, rolls her through with a schoolgirl pin, and this could be Treble stealing it away to retain the title. 1, 2, to retain the title, and Pristine gets her shoulder up, kicks out of it. You can see she was caught by surprise by that. That's what Treble does. Treble runs in for a double axe handle, Pristine under the arm, drop kick right in the chest. Pristine can match Treble when it comes to speed, man. When it comes to athleticism, maybe Pristine's even more athletic. I'm not sure, man, but this woman is very, very good at what she does. Drops her onto the top rope with a suplex. Winding the abdomen, squeezing the air out of your body, man. That's what you got to appreciate. Oh, jumps up, nice hurricane runner there from Pristine Ramirez. I'm telling you now, Pristine can do everything. She can do anything she wants, man. All-rounder. All-rounder jumps up Meteor right into the face, driving the skull into the ground. 1, 2 to the feet. Treble here's a 9, and Treble kicks out just milliseconds before the 3. But you can feel that Pristine is really in her element. You can feel that Pristine is really starting to hit her momentum, man. Look at this big scoop slam, and as I say that, Treble fights out, pushes her away. Treble runs in and hits the double axe handle, and this is where Treble becomes dangerous. Double feet sunk to the chest cavity, sits up and a kick in the face. And now Treble hooks the leg to retain the ceremonial title. 1, 2 and a kick out just before the 2 there by Pristine. She's still fresh. She's still in the game. She's going to take more than that. Trying to get up to her feet, and Treble sees an opportunity. Grabs her. Irish whip bounces her off the rope. Treble, oh God, big hip toss right onto the lower back and spine of Pristine, and a stamp on the back of the head. And now Treble sees an opportunity. Look at this, wrapping her legs around the head, elbow shot on the head, and another one. Lines her up, and a third one. Piercing, man, like a Mortal Kombat X-ray move. Just go, and you see the crack in her spine. That's how that feels. And now Treble hooking her under the arm. Here it comes, signature Alabama Slammer. Treble bringing out the big guns here tonight. 1, 2 with the leg hooked, and Pristine puts her hand on the bottom rope just before the 3. That could have been it, man. That Alabama Slammer swings you around. Power of gravity, G-force momentum, slam down like a roller coaster coming off the freaking rails. Boom! Enough to take out anyone on a good day, man, and anyone on a bad day. But Pristine managed to get the ropes, but this is now a bad place to be if your name's Pristine Ramirez, because Treble locks in the treble clef submission, and she's got the knee locked in, and she's bending and contorting and twisting the spine like a freaking slinky, like a freaking Play-Doh character, like freaking clay, just bending and twisting, and you can see Pristine, that pain shooting down every pain receptor in her body, and she's reaching for that rope, but every single millimeter, every single centimeter feels like a freaking mile when you're reaching for that rope when you've got a knee in your spine, and that treble clef applying. Pristine turns her around. Oh, uses her thigh muscles, uses her gluteus maximus to push her away, and runs her with a clothesline back into the game. And a second clothesline. This is what she needs. Third clothesline, takes the head off Treble. Treble fights her way up into the corner. Oh, Pristine with that massive goes. Oh, look at this! Hits her with a crossbody, and now grabbing her and choking her over the top rope, and that's a triangle choke over the top rope. Pristine offense, man. These moveset on this woman is incredible. And Treble really winded from that triangle hold over the top rope, and she's trying to get up to her feet. Pristine with a clothesline. Treble goes to the outside. The ceremonial champion on the ropes here tonight. The ceremonial champion in a bad way, and Pristine eyeing up the champion. You can see Treble trying to get up to her feet, and Pristine Ramirez off the ropes like a missile. Oh, she shoots through and slams Treble back first into the audience barrier with a suicide dive, and Treble is in a bad place. She's in a risky place. She's in Pristine's playground, and I'm telling you right now, if Pristine can follow this up, she could put Treble away here tonight in a shock victory on Shockwave XWF 78. For the cover 1, new ceremonial champion 2, to defeat the champion 3, no! Treble kicks out on 2.99999999999. That would go on forever, because it would be infinite. But Pristine picks Treble up to her feet, and look at this twist in the arm. Massive kick to the abdomen, and Treble winded down to one knee. Pristine staying on her, staying all over her, giving her no escape, giving her no room to breathe, and another kick to the abdomen, and you can feel that on Treble, man. Oh, big chest slap there from Pristine Ramirez, and she's beating her chest because she knows she's controlling the narrative right now, and if she can keep Treble on the ropes like this is a bad place. Powerbomb, Treble rolls through, Treble rolls her through, Treble rolls her through. This is it to steal it from Pristine Ramirez. 1, 2, to steal it, no! Pristine kicks out in milliseconds. Treble caught her by surprise, but Pristine just about kicked out. But now Treble can start fighting back. Elbow shot to the back of the head, forearm smash, and another one. And Treble standing on the attack, grabbing her elbow shot to the back of the head, just throwing wild strikes. Irish whip, reverse from Pristine Ramirez. Treble off the wall, spear! Oh my god, out of nowhere! Pristine thought she reversed the Irish whip, and she did, but Treble came back at her like a freaking freight train, hit her with the spear, and now head under the arm, and this is signature freaking Treble, the Falcon Arrow! Delivered like only Treble does, like the ceremonial champion, to retain the title. 1, 2, she's got it. 3, no! Pristine kicks out of the Falcon Arrow, the signature Treble offense, and you could see in Treble's face, she couldn't freaking believe it. Spear into a Falcon Arrow combo, and I thought it was over. The fans thought it was over. Treble thought it was over. Pristine had a different idea now. Knee to the abdomen. Treble just striking the hell out of Pristine Ramirez. And this is where Treble becomes dangerous because she's lining up the Treble Maker, and it only takes one. It only takes one. Treble Maker. Pristine moves out the way. Pristine moves out the way. Look at this. Oh, kick to the face. Kick to the face. Oh, big kick in between the eyes, and Treble goes down. And you can see Treble now crawling for the ropes, crawling for that turnbuckle, just trying to find something to help lift herself up to her feet. And she's in a bad way, and Pristine comes over and knees her in the abdomen. And now Pristine lining her up. Oh my god, she's going to go for that signature cartwheel Pele, man. She's going to go for that cartwheel Pele. And Treble's in perfect position. Cartwheel Pele kick. Oh, Treble moves. Treble moves. Treble moves. Treble Maker. Oh my god, she caught her as she turned around. Out of nowhere, and it only takes one. Treble for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Treble retains the XWF Ceremonial Championship here tonight on XWF Shockwave 78 in an absolutely quality match against Pristine Ramirez. Both these women freaking put it all out there here tonight. The women in UCT right now they're on fire, man. So many promotions with so many great women, man. And Treble and Pristine just showed again why the women's divisions right now are on fire. Treble holds up the ceremonial championship. Another victory into the record book goes Treble. Another defense and another step closer. Just one more step, just a closer to the 10 defense status. Luna, Roddy Robin, Marie Gonzalez, Jinx, Charity, Helena Hall, Raven, Pristine Ramirez. 2 more defends, and Treble can cash that in for a women's championship match if she so chooses. But can she get 2 more defends? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to wait and find out what happens in the next few shows. It's Belle Mornay here. And Belle says to being the hottest woman wrestler on the planet right now comes with a lot of people wanting their shot at me. I got the winner of the Gladiators Gauntlet match, Pheramosa, wanting her shot at me. But I've also got the WICW champion who felt the need to attack me while I was over there on their show. Well, Taylor Blade, you want to make this personal? I say let's go. Man, everyone wants Belle, and Belle says I'm the queen of women's wrestling, and I can tell Taylor, Pheramosa, or anyone else who wants their shot at me, it doesn't matter who you are, the result will always be the same. I will win. I don't care who wants to put a target on my back. I'll take on any of you, so I say bring it on. You can't fault Belle, man. She knows what she is. She knows what she does. She knows what she wants, and she ain't gonna back down from no one. That's why she went to WICW. But either way, we're moving on, and Dr. Khan now making his way down to the ring. Man, you've got to appreciate that Dr. Khan is an all-time great. And I know, look, you've got to understand, man, Dr. Khan he's so loyal to XWF that he has never wrestled anywhere else. But I promise you, if this guy went to any other promotion, any of the best promotions in the world, this guy would work at the top level that he has always worked at, man. I promise you that. Dr. Khan asking for a microphone. Let's see what he's going to say. One of the all-time greats, truly, I believe that. And Khan says, alright Anto, alright Johnny, this has gone on too long now. This goes all the way back to Boiling Point. You took me out, and ever since, you've been causing problems in the XWF. In my house, in my home. And Dr. Khan says, you came for me. You failed, because I'm still standing. And every time you attack the Crusade in my absence, you failed, because just like me, they will keep getting back up. And that card says, Johnny Kamikaze jumped last week. Titus Valentine jumped this week. I say it's time we cut all this cowardness and we do this like men. So Team Canada, I'm here. Come stand in this ring man to man and we will decide how we go about ending this for good. Johnny on the screen there, and Johnny says, up here, Doc, you want to call Canada out? We don't play by your rules, Gibber. We go by our rules. We took you out once, you should never have come back. But next time, trust me, we will end you for good. We will end the Crusade, and we will end DJ Hero. And everything you love about this company, everything you hold close, will belong to Team Canada. But for now, we hold the cards, and we play them when we want, not when you want. So we know we won't come out there, not yet. But when we do decide to come out to that ring, trust me, we will leave our mark. Johnny, man, just get out there. Come on, don't be a little freaking weasel. That's what he's being. Carr looking at Johnny. You can see that Dr. Carr ain't impressed with Anto over the barrier from behind. And he punches Carr in the back. Carr, Anto AKO. Carr pushes him away. Chasing Anto rolls out the ring. He nearly got him with an AKO, but Karn scouted it. Karn pushed him away. Reflexes, man, reflexes. And look at these two legends staring each other down. Karn, Anto, staring into each other's eyes. The man that put Karn on the shelf at Boiling Point all those months ago. The guy that returned that eye for an eye and beat the hell out of Anto. And now Anto's leaving. He's got nothing left to say on the matter. And Karn just watches, man. I don't like that. Team Canada being very sneaky there. Johnny on the screen, Anto from behind. This is what they do, and I've never liked it. I've never freaking liked it. But that's what Team Canada do, and I'm sure Karn and DJ and the Crusader are aware of that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to our main event, and making her way down to the ring, the daughter of XWF legend Mike the Viper Jacobs. Her name is Penny the Python Jacobs, and she is one of the best all-rounder. She is one of the best pound-for-pound wrestlers. She is one of the best technical wrestlers, one of the best strikers, one of the best submissions, one of the best reversals, one of the best everything you can put into a wrestling character, everything you can put into a wrestler. Penny Jacobs embodies that in every element. If you write a list, get a freaking list and go to town. Write down every single thing that you need to be a professional wrestler. Every single ingredient in that cake. Get a big fucking spoon and stir it around until it becomes the most perfect fucking cake. And then bake it and you get Penny Jacobs. That's how good this individual is. And I'm telling you now, Penny Jacobs in the main event, that's gonna light a freaking fire inside her, because she is gonna be here tonight to prove why she is a Jacobs. She is gonna be here to prove why she is as good as we know she is. But she has not got an easy opponent. She has not got an easy opponent. She has got the winner of the XWF Gladiators Gauntlet Women's match at XWF Gladiators Gauntlet 2. The woman that survived 20 other women, and her name is Pheramosa. And I tell you now, Pheramosa, pound for pound, she's just as good as Penny Jacobs. She can go just as well as Penny Jacobs. I think this is gonna be a fucking clash, man. I really do. These two women are gonna go at it, and I can tell you why this is gonna be more heated than just two women going at it. Because last show, after Pheramosa defeated Riley Robin in a great main event, Penny Jacobs attacked Pheramosa while she was weak, while she was tired, while she was unexpected. She hit her with an extreme tiger suplex. She hit her with the Penny Python plex. And now Pheramosa making her way down to the ring. And this time, she ain't gonna catch her by surprise. This time, Pheramosa is ready. She's prepared. She's ready for action. You ain't attacking her after a match, Penny. You ain't catching her by surprise. You ain't catching her off guard. You're catching the best Pheramosa. You're catching the Pheramosa that's gonna stand across from you in the ring. And that bell's gonna ring, and this is gonna happen. Pheramosa, Penny Jacobs, main event. I'm hyped. Find me a better main event. I don't know if you will, because these two women are gonna go at it. I can promise you that. I would put my freaking life, heart, and soul on the line, promising you that. I would bet my freaking life on it. Pheramosa, look at her, man. As I always say, every time Pheramosa gets in the ring, she's a specimen. She's in great shape. She's got good size. She's hot. She's tall. She's strong. She's toned. She's trained by DJ Hero. I mean, what more do you need in a wrestler? Pheramosa, Penny Jacobs, let's do this here tonight in the main event, and these two locking horns and Mosa's gonna try and take Penny out of her own game when it comes to chain, and I'm gonna love to see this wrist lock there, and Penny foot on the back of the leg, and now the dominant position from Penny Jacobs, applying pressure to the shoulder. Pheramosa turns her inside and drags her down with a reverse armbar on the floor, putting her weight in. Penny Jacobs rolls out like it's nothing. Locking horns again from these two women. Who's gonna come out on top here tonight? Penny slips behind, round the waist. This is what she got in mind. Lifting Mosa up, slams her down. Mosa slides her legs round for a bit better, more dominant seated position to try and find a way out. But Penny Jacobs lifts her up and just throws her down. You ain't gonna outchain Penny Jacobs easily, that's for sure. And again, tie-up number 3. Locking horns, time number 3, and now Mosa goes round the waist, showing her chops. Oh, Penny pulls her fingers back and goes into a waist lock of her own, pulls the legs out and drops Mosa face first. Mosa being outdone, and look at Penny torn into the fans here tonight. And Mosa just looking at Penny. Penny, these girls again, locking horns, and Mosa using her strength to push her away. Grabs Penny into a scoop slam. Penny slides over the back in a reverse DDT. She's got a number. She's got a number, and one thing you have to focus on if you're fighting Penny Jacobs, but this goes if you're fighting any Jacobs, don't let him get in your head. Don't let him get in your head, because that's where they're best. Goes to grabs the leg, twists round it from Pheramosa, scouting out the offense, and now she's got her at arm's length. Look at this, elbow shot on the back of the wrist, beautifully done. Goes for a forearm, Penny moves out the way, kick to the abdomen from Penny Jacobs, hooking through the legs with a schoolboy to roll Pheramosa up for the cover, and Mosa kicks out. She ain't having none of that. She ain't having none of it. Penny staying on the attack, Irish whip, Mosa reversal into the corner. Here comes Mosa, runs in big forearm smash, and Penny falls down to see the position. Grabbing the ankles, Pheramosa, oh, sit down, bomb. Slams her into the ground, and you can see Penny reeling off that. Mosa staying on the attack. These two women working fast and hard, man. You gotta know the cardio ability of these two to be going at this pace for this long. Irish whip into the corner, and Mosa jumps in, but Penny moves out the way, and now Penny grabs the wrist, Irish whip, Mosa reverses it. These two going toe to toe, man. Oh, big forearm there from Penny, as Mosa tried to grab her over the top rope. European uppercut takes the jaw off. Penny for the cover, 1, 2, to put Pheramosa away, and Pheramosa kicks out just after the 2. It was a beautiful European uppercut, and you know, Penny, I said Pheramosa was trained by DJ Hero. Penny Jacobs was trained by Mike Jacobs, Steve the Serpent Connor, and Dave Crater. You know, that's where these moves come from. That's where that European uppercut comes from. That's a very Steve Connor style European uppercut. I can see it in her offense, man. Nice stamp on the face. Penny Jacobs picking Mosa up, strike to the face again. Goes for another one. Mosa blocks it and fights back with a strike of her own. Twisting the arm. Look at this. Oh, Penny fights out with a rough arm. Rough style forearm to the face. Left hand strike there. Irish whip from Penny Jacobs. What she got in my own kitchen sink into the abdomen. And that's internal puncture, man. Internal puncture for the cover. 1, to put Pheramosa away. 2, to put her away, and she kicks out again just after the 2. The resiliency of Pheramosa is up there with the best of them, man. I will promise you that. Penny Jacobs stay on the attack. Nice headbutt, strike to the face. Penny grabbing the wrist, Irish whip reversal from Pheramosa. What she got in mind? Oh, here it comes. Roll through, straight through, pins through the arms with that beautiful signature arm drag. And then a calf kick, very reminiscent of DJ Hero. You gotta see it there. You gotta see it. And now Pheramosa, pendulum backbreaker on Penny Jacobs. These two pulling out all the stops. Mosa for the cover, 1, 2, to put Penny Jacobs away, and Penny kicks out just after the 2. These two women ain't staying down for much longer than 2 at this point. Stamp on the face from Mosa, and this is heated, man. I can feel the fire between these two women. No love lost. Jumps over on a neck snapper there from Pheramosa, driving the neck and head of Penny Jacobs into the ground. And Mosa staying on the attack as she picks her up. Look at this. Look to the lines her up in a knife edge shot. Wow! Did you hear the sound? Knee to the abdomen from Mosa. Runs in. Oh God! Penny Jacobs trying to pop her up, and she just drove her feet through her face with a drop kick. Penny using the ropes, pulls herself up into the corner, and Pheramosa moves her out the side, jumps up onto the second rope, and an enziguri right in the side of the head. That's enough to take your head off the shoulders if I ever saw it. For the 1, for the 2, to put Penny Jacobs away. 3, no! The fans, man, the fans behind these two women here tonight in the main event, putting on a freaking clinic. Pheramosa grabbing Penny Jacobs' European uppercut of her own. You hear the sound of that forearm smash right into the shoulder. And look at this now. Suplex bounces. Oh, Falcon Arrow sprint from the top rope. Beautifully done rebound style for the cover 1. That could be enough 2 to put Penny Jacobs away. 3, no! Penny Jacobs kicks out on 2.89129, and Pheramosa still in the game, still alive, staying fresh on her, giving Penny no room to breathe. Knife edge shot right in the chest out, and another one. Oh, Penny Jacobs fights back with one of her own, goes for a strike. Mosa blocks it. Forearm smash from Mosa, grabbing the wrist of Penny Jacobs. Irish whips her into the corner, and this is what Mosa does. Another knife edge shot and a strike to the face. Mosa grabbing Penny Jacobs, Irish whip into the corner to follow it up. Oh God, rebound straight out with a jumping clothesline, taking the head of Mosa off. And now Penny sees an opportunity. She taunts Mosa up. What she got in my big clothesline, and a second one rocking through. Mosa straight up to her feet, goes for one of her own off the ropes. Oh, grabs the other, slams her down as she went to go for that signature. Oh, diving running clothesline there from Pheramosa. Penny Jacobs went for that tier world backbreaker. Mosa grabbed the arm, twisted her, slammed her down, ran in with a clothesline, and Mosa with a clothesline over the top rope. Penny straight back up to her feet, and Mosa sees an opportunity. Penny's up, slides in the ring. Mosa after, oh, Penny, oh God, slams her down. Wow, tier world slam there. Penny staying on the attack as she lifts Mosa. Oh God, here we go. German suplex launches her like a freaking missile, like a freaking torpedo, like a heat seeker, like a cannonball. And again, oh, here we go, Suplex City, and a second German suplex. And this is where she becomes in her element. This is where you start to see shades of her father, because she knows what she's doing. It's systematic, destruction, German suplex number 3, launching Mosa like a freaking doll, like a freaking toy. And Penny you can see in her eyes that she knows she's in control right now. Mosa lying there, trying to recover from 3 German suplex, and Penny gets the leg hook for the cover. 1, to put Mosa away. 2, to put Mosa away, and Mosa kicks out on 2.9. And you can see Penny disappointed, but all that does is increase the rage. All that does increase the fire of Penny the Python Jacobs, and she sees an opportunity, and she's gonna freaking take it. Grabbing Mosa, smashes her face first onto the turnbuckle, straight to the face from Penny, and another one right in between the eyes. Oh, kick to the leg. And Mosa trying to lift herself back up into the corner, straight to the face, straight to the face, straight to the face, straight to the face. And Penny Jacobs, this is what she does, man. This is what she does, grabbing her around the ankles, just pulls her and just drops her down to the ground. Penny controlling, starting to pick apart Pheramosa, and this is where she becomes dangerous. This is where she becomes living up to her name, the Python, where she constricts her, and here comes the Python Plex. Lights out. Good night. No, Mosa rolls her through into a small package to avoid the Python Plex. 1, 2, to seal it from Penny Jacobs. No, Penny Jacobs kicks out on 2.9. It's not enough, but Mosa's up. Runs here. Here comes signature 4 over DDT, driving the head and the neck into the ground. And Penny's still alive, pulls herself into that seated position, and Mosa sees an opportunity. Double knee meteor right into the face. And Penny Jacobs is rolled out of the ring, and Mosa knows what she's got to do. She's got to put the exclamation part on the wall. She's got to put it all, rigging up the engine. Super kick, no, the leg goes Penny Jacobs. Oh, super tiger suplex, extreme tiger suplex, no. She rolls her through. Pheramosa to steal it from Penny Jacobs. 1, 2, with a shrimp pin. 3, no. Penny Jacobs kicks out. Penny up to her feet, turns, Mosa with the Katana, the signature maneuver. And now Mosa knows what she's got to do. She's just got to put the exclamation mark on. She's just got to put the full stop on. She's just got to say good night. Super kick, and off comes the head of Penny Jacobs from the shoulders, dislocated, launched into the crowd. 1, 2, 3, and Pheramosa defeats Penny Jacobs here tonight on XWF Shockwave 78. But I can tell you now that Pheramosa took her to her freaking limits now. If there was ever a wrestler that was gonna give you a hard-fought match, if there was ever a wrestler that was gonna say, if you can beat me, then you can definitely be ready for the Women's Championship, it was gonna be Penny Jacobs. But here tonight, Mosa comes out on top. Great effort from Penny. Can't take anything away from her. She took Mosa to her limits here tonight on Shockwave 78. But here tonight, Mosa picks up yet again another strong main event victory, proving that she is ready for Bell Morton. And wait a minute, who's that? Bell from the crowd, oh, Soul Shatter! She just took the head off of Pheramosa, and look at Bell just taunt in. And listen to the fans, man, damn, wow. The fans not happy with what just happened. Pheramosa was celebrating from her win over Penny Jacobs, and Bell's got nothing to say. She's just looking at the woman that won the Gladiators Gauntlet match. She's just looking at the woman who is in line to challenge Bell for the Women's Championship at Absolution, if Bell is still the champion by then, which she is going to be planning on being. and Belle walking away as her music plays, leaving Mosa laying, leaving Mosa on the ground from a soul shatter, and look at her just taunting. She knows she's in the control. And that right there is a message. That right there is a warning. That right there is a statement to the #1 contender, Pheramosa, the winner of the Women's Gladiators Gauntlet, as she lays there, eyes in the back of her head, so shattered into the next week. And look at Belle just spitting down at the crowd, and she signals that Pheramosa will be defeated by Belle Mornay, and Belle leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I was not expecting that ending. We had some great matches tonight. Pheramosa and Penny, they fucking killed it, man. But Belle has left a statement for Pheramosa, and I'm very excited to see where we go next show. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, please leave a like, please leave a subscribe, please leave a comment, man. I always love a comment. Check out the other UCT shows, but for now, I hope to see you next week. I'm the Bear. Peace out.